expansion. As I have been saying, leading up to today's broadcast, now that we have completed the primary plot to The Witcher 3, I wanted to tackle the DLCs in the order that they were released. And I believe the Hearts of Stone was released first. And so we're going to tackle Hearts of Stone before moving on to Blood and Wine. Now, I had a wonderful night last night. I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast and had a great New Year's Eve, I should say. We played a new horror game that was released in 2020 called Made of Skur, based on a couple of novels. It's a walking simulator, but it does have some stealth mechanics, and the story's pretty fun. Definitely a change from Resident Evil, but it should last us a couple of live streams before we move on to something else, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. All right, we are live on Facebook. Good to see Robin on Facebook this morning. And it's good to see my Facebook community growing as it has been. That's wonderful to hear. And we're live on YouTube. Good to see you, Jocelyn Ryan, Gemma the Tea Lady, 200 Angel, Barry LeCount, Parzival, Don Cointon, Weird Beard, Dirty McCormick, Salati Bartfast, Courtney Zayas, Uncle Matt, Sean Fornango with That Gold Derby, Von de Bergen with That Gold Derby, Antonio Justice, welcome new member, Simon Passant, and Adrian Parker says, Happy New Year, Zox. Good stream last night. Thank you very much, Adrian. It was a lot of fun last night. I'm looking forward to continuing with Made of Skur when we're done, but keep those horror game suggestions coming. Every time I go live, you give me a brand new list of games that I can check out, which is how I discovered Made of Skur to begin with. Let's cut and then light this cigar. I've got my coffee. And I've also got my scotch from last night. I realize now that I maybe took 2 sips. But it's a bit early for scotch for me, so I'm probably going to just save it for later. Can't bear myself to toss it out. What a waste that would be. Simon Passant says, do you ever smoke pipes, Oxhorn? I used to smoke tobacco pipes. I still have my pipe collection. But I don't smoke pipes anymore just because tongue bite was a real issue with tobacco pipes. There was no way. I mean, I tried forever to try and learn how to pack a pipe properly. I used a variety of different jars and humidors to keep my pipe tobacco moist and supple. And no matter what I did, I just couldn't seem to light a pipe without causing my tongue to feel like it had been burned with acid. That's what they call tongue bite in the pipe smoking community. And it's never really, painful. It's an unpleasant feeling. But with cigars, at least with a hand-rolled cigar, it's almost always rolled correctly the first time, so I rarely get tongue bite. I only get tongue bite if I smoke it too hot. Rancor says, all the people suggesting Dark Souls to you are sadists. I'm pretty sure half of your subscribers would die from the amount of shots they would take. Really? That bad, huh? Well, maybe I'll tackle that someday. Death Hunter, new member. Thank you very much, Death Hunter, for becoming a member. John Lazana says, howdy, Ox. Hope you're having a great day. Love all. Always good to see you, John. It was great to see you last night. I'm doing really good. I got up early this morning. I made myself a nice bowl of oatmeal with probiotics in it. Oh, man, this health stuff, I'm on top of it. Well, I've got my scotch here and my... So, I'm healthy. I'm thinking of my body. My body is my temple. And, so I got my shower done, and I got my breakfast, and I'm feeling good. I'm peppy. I got my coffee. Let's do this stream. S says, hey, Ox, I had a really horrible New Year's Eve last night. Oh, and really enjoyed watching your stream of Made Obscure. It really got me through the evening. Cheers. Well, S, I'm sorry to hear about your evening last night, but I am grateful that you were able to join us for Made Obscure last night and that you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to diving back into the game. Now, I hope you're ready for Hearts of Stone. When we last left Garin, we had just finished the primary plot. We had gone through the credits, and then it dumped us back into the game just before the final battle so that we can, continue to play in the world. And we are now going to be tracking down one of these DLCs, starting with Hearts of Stone, I believe. Simon says, hope you don't mind if I suggest Fable, The Lost Chapters to you. It's funny and filled with British humor. Well, you know me, I do love my British humor. I mean, Fable, I remember Fable from like the 90s, right? Are we talking about the same game? Fable on the PlayStation? My brother played that game, the original Fable. Continue. Oh man, I got like an eyelash clinging, dangling from my eye. I hate that. All right, let's see where this puts us. I kind of forget where we were when we logged out several weeks ago now. With Cyberpunk 2077, I kind of messed up our schedule for The Witcher, so it's been several weeks since we've played The Witcher. It'll be good to be getting back.
Quite a lot of property out there. Wonder who it'll go to now.
Okay. Hearts of Stone. Evil's soft first touches. Go see Olgierd von Everec about the contract. All right, so this is in regards to the notice that we saw on the bulletin board outside the Seven Cats Inn. When Geralt later told me the story which began at the Seven Cats Inn notice board, he mentioned he had felt drawn to that place, as if some strange, undefined force wanted him to appear there on that day and at that time. I didn't give this remark a second thought until I heard the tale to its conclusion and realized its beginning had been no accident. And it began like this. One day, Geralt arrived at the Seven Cats Inn in search of his next contract. He perused the notices hanging there, yet found none to be of much interest, and was about to go on his way when a man came to nail a new parchment to the board. The notice announced a certain Olgierd von Everec, residing in the nearby Garin Estate, was looking for someone to kill a dangerous monster lurking in the Oxhorn sewers. Sounds like a job for me, thought Geralt, and he set off to see this Olgierd and learn more about the contract. Little did he know this was to be the beginning of a great adventure. One filled with both delightful diversions and deadly dangers. Well, they've certainly hyped it up. Can't wait to see what we have in store for us today. Brian Sanchez in the chat today says, what is the next big game on your radar? Well, I'm having a hard time deciding. Obviously, the next big game that I haven't streamed on my channel yet is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I haven't played any of the other Assassin's Creed games, and I've read a few reviews, and I've been told that Valhalla doesn't really, it doesn't compare favorably to some of the other Assassin's Creed games. So, but that said, it's frequently requested on my channel. I get super chats on YouTube, and I get tweets on Twitter of people asking me to play Valhalla. So, I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I'm always down to play a brand new type of game, a brand new IP that I haven't played before. I know Assassin's Creed isn't a new IP. It's been around for a very long time. But for me, it's kind of new. I haven't played any Assassin's Creed games. So, I don't know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Once we finish one of these games, maybe we can tackle Valhalla. But anyway, we're here outside the manor. Let's go talk to Olgierd von Everec. Hey, boy.
My mum don't let me talk to strangers.
Scribe.
Watch it.
Peasant.
What?
Oh, I missed all of these peasants with sinus infections. All the peasants in the world of The Witcher have horrible sinus infections. All right, well, here we are. Luke. Oh, I can't loot that? Nope, guess not. Oh. There's a cave beneath the manor. Ah. How do we get to the entrance? Maybe we're at the wrong spot. Oh yeah, we're at completely the wrong spot. Oh my god. All right, let's just ride there. Ryan Sanchez says, might I suggest Borderlands? Lots of comedy and lore. I have gotten Borderlands requested on numerous occasions as well, so that might be something I'll tackle in the future. Then Dirty McCormick says, the Assassin's Creed games are very fun, but with ridiculous stories. Demigods in the crypts under the Vatican, lol. Worth playing still. Alright, I'll take your word on it. But yeah, both of those games are frequently requested on the program. Maybe I should take a look.
Hey, ya.
Okay, Rush. The Garin Estate.
The bloody Nilfgaardian Imperial.
Whoa.
Hi, mate! Your mug's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for Olgierd von Everick.
Ah, that'll be inside.
Oh yeah, I remember I kind of started this at the end of my last broadcast. Well, now we can pay attention to the plot. Well, before there was Judy, there were the tattooed lasses here inside the manor.
Olgierd von Everick. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
Can I not?
Can't help wondering. Who are you?
Who do we look like?
A crew of cutthroats? Or a band of former soldiers who got lucky?
Ah, but that's where you err. 'Cause we're sons of nobles, all.
And daughters.
So, gonna tell me who you are, precisely?
The Redanian Free Company. The Wild Ones, folk call us. Owing to the boar in our coat of arms.
Rail Withers says, glad to see you back with playing The Witcher 3. I just got this game last week. I've been playing for 8 hours at a time. Very addictive. It is an addictive game.
I was told I'd find Olgierd von Everick here.
Someone's made an arse of you, brother.
So maybe you can make up for that and help me, brother.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
No, I'm Olgierd.
You? Not likely. I'm Olgierd.
You folk are a hoot and all, and I'd love to stay for more laughs, but time's short.
Whoa, shit just got serious.
Hear about the monster in the sewers. Seems Olgierd von Everex offered a bounty on it.
Shit was serious from the start. Goes without saying with a Witcher.
How's that?
The purge you lot of emotion. It's why you're all stiff. Hey? You think they shoved a long pike up your arse?
All right, Master Witcher. Jests are done. Whether the good bit as it is, I'm impressed. Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd.
Finally! Gosh, these guys. They think they're more hilarious than they really are.
What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Aye, but he don't need you to kill it. So, you want this job? You gotta grab his attention. And he's one to get bored mighty quick.
Okay, so be entertaining.
Ottoman, sir. You've a guest.
Do you know what types of sculptures fetch the best prices? Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes. And what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
Elf, right? I prefer Gernst's works myself. I don't recall a Gerndt. Sculpture is not my field of expertise.
Sculpture isn't really my thing.
Can't blame you. Contemporary art's become superficial and bland. A century on, they'll be using just such nudes on placards to hawk bricks and other banalities. Mark my words. I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned, not a flaw on its surface, painfully perfect. As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside. That's better. More interesting, at the least. Very well. And now to the matter at hand. Let's rejoin the company. Partake of some refreshment first.
Well, we're learning a lot about this guy. Destruction is easy.
Ataman Olgierd, long may he live!
Long live the Ataman!
Long live the Ataman! Long live the Ataman!
Come and drink with us!
Well, we haven't a choice now. Fetch us some wine, dear. And a nibble or two.
This some special occasion? Or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Squire Herodor's new sabre.
I've hit on a name for her. Fair sabre, I dub thee Traditiana!
Monster in the sewers. Know anything more?
I've no clue what it is. Only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Oh, the way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Nay. She went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women. Each craves a prince and will wade knee-deep through shite to get him.
Oh, really?
Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either.
I wonder if we can get the cook back.
Hey! Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter? Apologies.
What?
Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the
His
contract.
daughter?
So, you'll check it?
Just one formality to resolve first. My pay.
Never you mind that. Return with the beast's head, and you'll have leave to take anything you wish from here.
Awfully generous. Still, I'd prefer to agree a specific amount.
Ooh, fine. How much would you like? 400 crowns?
450.
Agreed. And that'll be in addition to whatever memento you wish to take.
Okay. Very generous indeed.
Consider the beast gone.
Confident? Bring me its head, and the reward shall be yours.
All right, let's go to these sewers. I hope we can find the cook unharmed and return her. But first, I suppose we should have a look around. He said once we complete the task, we can take whatever we want from here. But you know what? We'll probably take whatever we want anyway.
Plow it all.
I
No
think,
stranger to
however,
the
we've
bottle,
read
eh?
every
Wine.
book and
Wine,
piece
I
of
want
lore
wine,
in this
damn it.
game
Take
at this
one down, pass her around, 99 barrels of rum on the wall.
Hey, aye, rum in 99 barrels. That'd be a good time.
What do you
Black
say
pudding
we look
cures
for the
any
cellar,
hangover.
cozy up to a hefty jug?
Aye, you drunk. Go home, you sots.
So this leads out to the stables. Can we get outside from here? No, it's locked. Okay. King Slayer on YouTube says,
You've
"Hey,
seen
Ox,
war, mate. And it
Happy
shows.
New Year, and to all in chat. I'm watching last night's Scotch and Smoke Rings at the moment. Just wanted to say hi. Oh, and please do the Metro Tunnels lore video, please. Oh, okay. So people last night were asking me what I was thinking of doing next in terms of lore for 2021. And I did mention doing a series on the Metro Tunnels of Fallout 3 in the Capital Wasteland.
What's a pickle?
I got a positive response to that, so it may be something that I'll be tackling pretty soon. But remember, I'm working on Fallout Tactics right now, so hopefully for the weekend I'll have the first episode in my series on Fallout Tactics. Alright, so they're throwing knives at a frog. Is it just because the frog is the monster that lurks in the sewer? Is it really an enchanted human being that can turn into a prince when kissed? Or could it be something more? Ah, such destruction. How many hours, days, weeks, months of a man's life went into crafting this from solid stone? And on a whim, he knocks it over just because he was bored. Tells you a lot about a person. Right, well, I think we've exhausted the secrets from this house. Let's go outside and see if we can find the sewer entrance. Oh. And it goes to a cutscene of me walking
Hey,
out the front
you!
door.
Puss papers!
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Peepers. That a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Peepers. Someone's killed me mate. Name was Kluivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
Oh, I get it. Puss Peepers. Because he's got eyes like a pussycat. Puss Peepers.
Why not avenge him yourself? Seems like you all relish swinging your sabers.
Aye, we do. And if I knew who'd axed Kluivert, I'd have gutted him ages ago. Thing is, I don't. But you see a lot with them Puss Peepers. You'll track him down.
John says, really excited for you to play Heart of Stone. It's a really good DLC for The Witcher 3.
Keep talking.
Kluivert dealt Fistech. A few days passed, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No, but Kluivert was one damned reliable horseman. We was to meet. He didn't show. Can only mean he's dead. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him. I'll pay top coin.
Need to think it through.
Kluivert's got a scar on his forehead, not unlike yours. Spot that, you'll know it's his body.
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, puss peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it. Look for me in Oxenfurt! The Alchemy Inn on the main square!
Right, Rose on a red field. Brand new quest. Thank you, John. I'm looking forward to playing this DLC. Then Dennis Mikkelsen, new member on YouTube. Rose on a red field. It's a level 33 quest. It was in Novigrad, part of the Hearts of Stone DLC. Well, one thing at a time, guys. CD Projekt Red is just really fond of throwing everything at us.
Plough it all. The devil
You all right,
walked a
Ducky?
crooked
path, his heart are full of ire. No soul would lend him
They
for
drink
and
smoke.
poking its head out.
But wait a minute, I'm heading that way anyway, aren't I? Oh, are there really... Do I really have more side quests over here? Oh my god. Well, let's go to Oxenfurt. We'll start at the Novigrad Gate. And since we had to come here anyway, let's tackle it. Oh wait, no. It's got us up here. Okay, roads on a red field. So it was actually closer to the Garin Estate. All right, in that case, I want to go back to the main quest. Dennis says, did you finish Cyberpunk Oxhorn? Love the game. I haven't finished it yet, but I'll be finishing it eventually. It has taken over our Monday live stream slot. Lion Cooner says, tossing a coin to you, Oxhorn. Thank you very much, my friend.
The mark of a dangerous guild you wear.
Everyone to me! To me! Best wares this side of the ponds are. Why there?
Well, the Witcher.
What for? Life kick you in the arse? Had enough?
Yes.
Terrible beast prowls the sewer down that way. Best avoid it altogether. Devoured dozens of maidens, folks say, and many a ball fighter's gone in and never come out.
Yes, well, I bet they weren't Witchers. Vincent says, tossing a coin to my Witcher. Thank you.
Boot prints. Large. A man's most likely. Thought only women came looking for the cursed prince.
Toss a coin.
A woman's prints alongside. Single set. She came alone.
So that's the cook. Which set is fresher? Alright, trying to remember exactly how to play my character. I know I got a new skill. When I leveled up.
Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Let's take a look at my character really quick. Do I have any points? Yeah, I've got 3 points. So this was the ability that I leveled up in my last broadcast. Whirl. Then there's Rend. I still need to remember how to do Rend. I've got 3 points. Crushing blows or crippling strikes. Fast attacks now also apply a bleeding effect. Affected enemies lose 25 vitality or essence points per second. Now that would be useful. Sunder armor. Counterattack. Deadly precision. I've gone down the Igni path line pretty well, but I dislike Firestream. I actually regret getting Firestream. All right, let's do this. Because it doesn't require that I change anything at all. We can swap it out with well, that's really useful. So I'm going to keep that. Well, I don't need this one on, so we'll put that there. And then we'll swap that out with that. Okay. Now how do I do Rend again? That's how I do it. Hold control and then F. Wait. There, that's Rend, right? If I hold Shift and F, nothing. So it's control. All right.
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me. Don't you dare.
Oh, Geralt looks so badass right there.
Please, don't do this to me.
Oh, God.
Shani?
Geralt?
What are you doing here?
I'm trying to save his life. Help me.
Shani, calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Who's Shani? Are we
Let
supposed
it
to know
go.
her?
Damn it! All for nothing.
You did all you could.
Thanks, Geralt. It's, good to see you.
You too. Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded as always, mainly at my clinic in Oxhorn. But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure. But, once we're out of these sewers...
Redanian army force you to come here too? Or you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but... something attacked us.
Reaver Styx says she's a girl from the first Witcher game. And then Pyro says she's from the first game, Oxhorn, an old friend. Ah.
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. Not afraid of fire. Good to know.
Oh, great. Well, I'm all about Axie on this character.
The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. Nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
Grating's badly bent. Something large struck it, with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just hoping the monster's blow weakened one of the walls.
Okay, so I need to knock down one of these walls. Give me a chance to just look around a little bit. There it is. So I need to burst down that wall. Let me explore over here first. Because I don't believe I got a chance. Locked. Well, that's where we're gonna come out. That's the way we will come out, I'm sure. That's the body. That we looted as we came down from over here. Okay, that's it.
Careful. Monster might still be here.
Actually, if it's strong against fire, I guess I'll do Gwen. Although if it spits poison, I should probably get what is it, Golden Oriole? Yeah, immunity to poisons. Oh, but I don't have it bound to a quick bar. So we'll put that over there. Starting to see some organic material over there. Perfect place for a mirror. Let's go over here first, see if we can find some packages. More bodies.
Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
But tied to the same dialogue. All right, into the hole we go. Clifton Ward, new member. Thank you, Clifton.
Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Poor boys.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
Joey Banas on Facebook says, Ox, when you go back to Cyberpunk, please do the side quest. These boots are made for walking. It's a fun side quest, and you get your first car back, which I think is one of the best cars. Awesome. Well, I look forward to doing that on Monday.
Know them well?
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian. Miklas only enlisted this Yule.
Sorry.
Once you kill this beast, we'll have to send someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Nals stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Nals pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found us.
Where was the monster?
Well, Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us. And paid dearly for it.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
There's our frog.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up, is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it.
Find the key to the lower level of the sewers using your Witcher senses. Let's... Oh, I can't save right now. Oh, there's something down there. Okay. Do I... Oh, yeah. So we don't... There we go. Key to the sewer grates. Redanian army order...
Got the key.
Good. Let's get going.
Yeah, let me read the Redanian army orders first. Order 1548E/246, issued by Albrecht Hockenhol. Captain Vern Pollock and his unit shall enter the Oxenford sewers, where they shall escort field medic Shani on her mission to gather a sample of the venom spewed by the creature which dwells there and has been poisoning our water supply. If possible, they are ordered to kill said creatures. Now, to search the lower levels of the sewer using our Witcher senses.
Geralt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
I can't get down this way. I'll look for something else.
Be careful.
Did I just miss out on a bunch of... Did I just miss out on a bunch of dialogue by, All right, well, I got through it. Did I just miss out on a bunch of dialogue by hopping down here? I hope not. Well, we're down here, and we got the key. Oh, yuck!
Another unfortunate romantic came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead.
Clifton Ward says, ordered some La Aurora cigars and some scotch, and also having a nice cigar watching the stream. Love the content, fellow bearded man. Thank you, my friend. That's what I'm smoking right now. So this is the way. Note found in the sewers. Had enough of washing up and sweeping up, world without end, bored of sucking dry bread and boiling cabbage, you're back aching to high heavens from night after night sleeping on the floor? Change your life right now. Become a princess. Sleep on a mountain of pillows atop a tiny pea. Have a gilded carriage and handsome coachman at your beck and call, and as many slippers as you care to lose. All as if by the wave of a magic wand. Peralt & Sons Company is proud to offer its services as matrimonial intermediaries. We guarantee a personal meeting with the becursed prince, and this month only enjoy a special reduced price. Peralt & Sons Incorporated bears no responsibility in the case of loss of life or health during said meeting. Brian Sanchez says, potions are your friend, Ox, especially Swallow. Yes, yes, yes. Minor detail. Flowers. Oh. Why is the company practically feeding people to this frog? Hello. Sodden letter. Ronnie, believe it or not, folk are saying there's a prince cursed into a toad wandering the Oxenford sewers. I know, sounds like a fairy tale, but Suze from Hollup swears it's the gospel truth, and Mary Heathers confirmed it. Both say this prince came from a far-off land to court some countess, but her jealous lover grew furious, and since he was a wizard, turned the prince into a toad. They say if any lass finds the toad and kisses its froggy lips, it'll turn from a slimy beast back into a handsome prince, and then it's clear what'll happen. The prince, like that, no village lush. He's sure to be honorable and worthy, and he'll take whoever rescues him for his bride. So Ronnie, next time you're in Oxenford at market, take a stroll into the sewers. I'm telling you, who knows, maybe you'll walk out of them a prince's betrothed. Your friend, Adalbertha. Ooh, didn't work out so well for Ronnie.
Woman's corpse, soaked in slime. Beast must have left it for later. Body's basically intact, just half covered in slime. Hope the wretch didn't suffer.
Oh, God.
A woman. Must have come here hoping to find her prince.
And a staircase leading up.
Redanian soldier. Came down to hunt the beast alone, maybe. Fool. A woman. Must Must have come here hoping to find her prince.
All right, a couple of options. Well, we know we came from upstairs, and that, what's her name, was trying to find...
Stench.
Whoa!
Geralt, are you all right?
I'm fine. You? How'd you get in here?
I squeezed through those bars. Look, it's Franz.
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that?
A lot of counters.
Does that mean anything?
Well, means our monster doesn't attack them. Seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis. Interesting.
What?
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Mm-hmm. Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes. Some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
Mm-hmm. Mixed with blood. Doubt we'll learn anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
So our beast is a drunkard. All right, looks like I need to repair my silver sword. Let's use this one. All right.
Odd smell. Blend of alcohol, blood, and monster stench. Must have come through here. Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead. Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead.
All right, so the stench brings us that way. But I like being able to finish exploring. We drop down in there. There was a door over there.
Shani, can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble, and drowner droppings. I need a clean sample. From the lair, that'd be best.
Shani, can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble, and drowner droppings. I need a clean sample. From the lair, that'd be best.
Okay, I want to know what's up here real quick. This is probably where she came from.
Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead.
Because you never know, they might sprinkle lore down the passageway. This is likely where she came from. Yeah. Okay. Right. Now there is this passage over here.
Shani, watch out. Move! bodies basically intact, just half covered in slime. Hope the wretch didn't suffer.
Looks like this may be a dead end.
Woman, 30 or so. Strange, no visible wounds. Died of exhaustion trying to escape? Terrible way to go.
Okay, that is a dead end. All right, I need to put some water onto my quick bar here. Maybe we'll put some cheese. Okay, we've got a door over there. Where does that lead?
Loads of slime here. Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
Guess juicy drowners are an occasional treat too.
Oh, so it did eat a drowner. So much for a symbiotic relationship.
Redanian soldier. Came down to hunt the beast alone, maybe. Fool.
Alright, there's a door over there, but where does this go? It's a dead end.
Dead drowners everywhere.
Strange. Seemed the monster tolerated them.
Long as they don't get too close, I guess. Lair's gotta be nearby.
Quick save!
Decaying corpses, slime everywhere, and that stench. This has to be the lair. Fresh and moist. Beast was just here.
I'll collect my sample.
All the tunnels and corridors converge here.
What now?
Need to lure the beast.
How? We don't even know what kind of monster it is.
But we do know it likes a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens I've got some alcohol on me.
Well, I hope you don't plan to cut yourself or...
Relax. Plenty of bodies. I'll use one of them. Sample you collected enough?
Hope so. But I'd still like to get some pure venom. Once you've killed the monster.
To distill an antidote? No use for it once the beast's dead.
Not true. I have a few poison patients on hand. Besides, I can study the venom, test it, maybe discover some interesting properties.
I'll get to work.
I doubt I'd be much help in the fight, but you might need me afterwards. I'll look for a hiding place.
You'd be better off waiting for me up top, or back home.
But...
No buts. Wait in the passage for now if you have to, though I'd rather you didn't. But when the monster shows, you run for the surface.
Fine.
Shani, look at me. Promise you'll stay out of it.
I promise.
Good. Now go hide.
Be careful, Geralt.
Right. There's a bloody one. Is that alcohol? And so now he waits. Alright, so if I can dodge just when he's about to do his stomp, I can avoid taking damage. You're in Oxhorn. I'm not sure how that would work. Try Igni instead. I almost have him down. Get up. Wow. Brandon Murphy says bombs. Yeah, I should have tried bombs.
Gadarash I'll woot.
Oh, what was that? I've been kidnapped.
What's going on?
Ah, he's finally come to. And he can speak human, turns out. Started thinking I'd not conversed in common the whole way, except maybe with me reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
On the Albatross, or the Fakbarthoil, as their strange tongue has it, en route to Ophiri.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
Oh, you didn't, mate. They dragged you aboard. Seems you killed their prince.
Damn it, don't remember a thing. Just some sewers, giant toad, and some boots. If that toad was their prince, guess I'm lucky to be alive.
Depends how you look at it. I happen to know a bit of Ophiri. Heard them saying they come here on a mission, dispatched by their king to find their prince, lift his curse. Wagered their honour, and that of their families 5 generations back, that they'd bring him home, safe and sound.
And I killed him. Great. So, must think they can save their honor by bringing the prince's murderer back to face the king's justice.
Okay, well, so he really was a prince, but kisses didn't work. Just a bunch of slashing seemed to work. It was a very difficult fight. Igni didn't work because he was resistant to fire. Yurden didn't work. I laid it down a number of times. It didn't seem to slow him down in any regard. Ard didn't do anything. And that big stomp that he does interrupts my attacks. The only way to get through the stomp is to dodge. You can dodge through the stomp. So he does stomp, stomp. You dodge, dodge. You can get behind him and get a couple of attacks in before he uses his tongue attack at you. So it's kind of just figuring out the rhythm of the battle. It was a really annoying fight. But I got through it. Thank God. John says, going to be introduced to my favorite character in The Witcher real soon, says John. Thank you, John. And Linda Shaw says, here's a tip for staying alive. Thank you. I managed to stay alive.
And who might you be?
Felipe Caligrand at your service. Petty thief, professional fence, and your guide about Oxenfurt. One of a bit of time.
Mm-hmm. And why are you here? You kill a prince too?
Well, to their thinking, I had a hand in this one's death. See, I was their guide. Led them down into the sewers. But not until after you'd cut their prince's gut open.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault, mate. When all said and done, could have sat on my arse in the alchemy playing Gwent. Didn't have to brag about knowing Oxenfurt better than my own breeches.
We been at sea long?
Dunno rightly. Not that long. Though, on the other hand... But what's it matter, any road?
Matters a lot. If they're hauling me off to hang me, I'm not in a hurry to arrive.
Me? I'm glad to be sailing to Ophiri. I hear they got wild horses there. White, with black stripes. Always wanted to see one of them.
Sure they're not black horses with white stripes?
Nay, black horses with white stripes they got in Zanguebar. That I'm sure of.
Listen, there was a young woman, a medic, red hair. They capture her too?
Don't recall seeing anyone of the sort. You were alone.
Good. Means she managed to flee. Hopefully made it home. Tried to break out yet?
Bah. Used every ounce of charm I got. Nothing doing. Might be my Ophiri's rusty.
My Ophiri's non-existent.
Well, we'll be at sea at least a month. Could teach you something that time.
Oh.
Elkal! Orial!
What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk to your captain?
Alakal Sorkan! Galavat Kar u Albata Agel!
Quiet, dog. You killed our prince, and you'll pay for that.
Gileam Valar! Karvarefaner!
You'd be dead already.
Revhagar ne Aram et
Vengeance is not ours to reap, Anna.
Dorgate ya Alami!
We swore on our honor.
How do I say? Take me to your captain.
Valth Alakhe ul Igulath.
What?
Elkal!
Vilth.
Vilth. Halage ur Igileth. Elkal. Inkal avr ikel ugehereven ulvitar. Inch afal Goliath.
Did we say it right?
What just happened? What did he say?
Said to sit quiet, and that you'll hang in 2 weeks. And then he added something like, "We'll see who's in the mood for jokes then."
Why? What did I say?
Along the lines of, "I want your nose bouncy bouncy." Utter nonsense.
Great.
Give it a rest. No point talking to that lot. All you get's angry gurgles. And they puff up, you notice? Like them fish. What's it they're called?
There anyone here who speaks common?
There's this mercenary with him. Looks Edirnian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking, but I doubt either will talk to you. I was you. Catch some shut-eye. Not go on flapping my tongue. Got a long voyage ahead.
I mean, Geralt could break out.
Sleep's not what I need. Someone I could actually communicate with. That's what I want.
Greetings, Geralt.
Here we go.
Remember me?
Not really.
Gaunter O'Dim, known also as Master Mirror. We met in White Orchard. I helped you find your Yennefer. We meet again. And it seems you need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slop doesn't kill you first.
Haven't tried it yet.
Doesn't look promising. Not unlike your situation. I could try to extract you from here, you know. Because you do wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you?
Oh, more than you'd ever expect. I shall help you, Geralt. But before I do, I must know you'll return the favor.
Right. Can't possibly get something for nothing.
Indeed. When all's said and done, I am a merchant. So, do you want my help?
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yantra. Ah, and I must give you something to remember me by.
Whoa! Whoa!
What's that?
A mark to show we're associates.
Well, he is no mere merchant.
Who you gabbing with?
And I do feel that
With
Geralt just
no one.
sold his soul, apparently.
Never liked boats. Not one bit.
Rockland
They
says...
heave like devils. Make me stomach churn. It'd be prime to sleep through the whole thing.
What?
Didn't bargain for no storm. I fear that means a tidy jump in my fee.
To Ophir, get us safely. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king, we must bring him. On doing so, my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver live this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure to condemn him to. I wish to see.
Oh, no!
What kind of hell?
Carring, flaying, and quartering. This the punishment for regicide entails.
There's the Geralt I know. Please let me fight them. Oh!
Shut up and fight.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh, I gotta kill that mage! First of all. Well, let's try that. That mage's blasts just tear me up. Where's the mage?
Merde mustakte!
Not good.
What the heck?
Zaza!
Oh man! Oh my god! Holy cow, I am almost there. Garin doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, I barely touched that, and I died. Like a kid. Oh my god! I touch the wind and it takes away half my health. Jeez! Well, bombs don't do anything. You have to use Quen. Can Quen block magic? That whirlwind just tears me to pieces. What the heck? Great, and now I got to kill all of those foot soldiers again. Dimetarium bombs. He is a mage after all. All right, I'll put your gear on, Oxes, Courtney. I mean, I don't have any. I've been dragged out of a prison. I only have one sword. Do I have my armor? I do have my armor. Okay, that makes perfect sense. I had Samum bombs, and it blinds an opponent. Let's try Dimuterium bombs. Devil's Pupful. I don't have them. I've got Grape Shot. Oh, there it is. Blocks magic. Let's try that.
Surrender.
Sakara te! Sakara!
Didn't work. That barely touched him, but it did touch him.
given me no choice.
Ner ha-hel sata.
Oh my god!
Ner ha-hel sata ble.
Finally! God. That guy was really tough. Letter from an Ophiri merchant. Werner, Ferner, Perner, whatever be it they call you. No idea have I why the most gracious crown mage, Ahmad, designated all people, you as our liaison. The argument that you best know this land, being Nordling yourself, do not, I find, in the least bit convincing. Because Adrin's as much to do with Redania as Zeracania has with Ophir, namely, nothing. But as the wishes of his graciousness are not to be disputed, beseech you I to try to deliver to him this message. God, this is really written poorly. Our camp we have staked near Brunwich, a village, in keeping with the orders given us by the court and his graciousness, knowledge and goods of our land we now share with the local populaces. Sadly, as to their mental capacities, my predictions rightly judged, so I renew my request for permission to travel towards a greater urban settlement where our knowledge and experience will be better appreciated. Sincerely, Dula Kamani. Where are we? Wow, we're just north of Novigrad. Oh, that's not far at all. Yeah, okay.
Come on, Roach.
Meet Master Mirror at midnight at the crossroads beneath the willows. Justice says you defeated arguably the hardest bosses for most people in the game with relative ease. Amazing job. Well, thanks, Justice. I still can't finish all of the fist fights, but at least I got these bosses down. Pyro says Oxhorn, Master Mirror. And the message is gone. So, he was talking about whether or not I remember him. And no, I don't remember him at all. Oh, okay, and the message is back. You met him at the beginning of the game. Do you remember him? No, I don't remember him.
Itario, my love.
Traveler.
Slower.
New quest. Rockland says go to that meeting spot in the daytime for a great encounter too. All right.
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
Curious place for a conversation about art?
Anywhere is good for that. It's simply a matter of summoning inspiration. Vodka, for example, is a great aid.
Care to drink with us? To poetry?
Why not? I am a bit thirsty.
And when a man is thirsty, melancholy strangles his soul. Pour, Gascoigne!
Gentlemen, I am soused, pickled, crocked, and stewed.
Want another term for your state?
Don't be vulgar. What will our new friend think? Pour another.
Fine. Last round for me, though.
Geralt's the best drunk. Oh, great.
Vodka's gone, as are the troubadours. And my things. Damn it.
He got robbed. Great. Great.
That's a lot of bottles. We must have had quite the night. Footprints. Fresh.
Wonderful. Well, I got to do this now before I continue with my quest. All right, I'm just going to go on foot for now. They stole all my stuff.
Mummy, can trees walk?
Don't be
His
silly.
smile
Of course they
fair
can.
as spring, but means as towards him he draws you. His tongue.
The footprints go through. There we go.
Radovid's first.
Know what rhymes with wicked witcher? My things, before I turn you into mincemeat.
Must be a slant rhyme.
Shut your trap and give it back.
So then, we are square, even good, yes?
Not quite. We'll be good once you give me your things.
All of them?
Yeah.
You can keep your knickers.
There we go.
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
I expect model behaviour, Scap.
So our boys nabbed her by the hair, dragged
Well.
her to the guard post.
I think I'm coming down with a fever.
Find me some work.
Mum! I don't know you. Go away.
Okay, kids. Call for volunteers for the village watch. Some foul devil spawns cropped up in Buckholt Hills. The beast kills men and cattle in the fields, so we've got to strengthen the ranks of our mighty village watch, lest it, the beast mind, ravage all of our cows, sheep, grandmums, and weans. Any healthy man with a few wits about him and a full set of arms and legs should come to the watch's headquarters, which this week's the inn in Yantra. In a week's time, we'll move to another such public house. Commander of the village watch, Waldo Smith. Right, so I'm here at the wrong time. Midnight.
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with the Ophiris?
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells. Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives, like the one I shall tell you now. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone.
There it is. Name of the
DLC. A man
DLC.
who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everick.
How do you know we'd met, and that I'm not exactly thrilled with him now?
Please, Geralt. I knew the Ophiri had captured you. Was I not to know how this had come to pass? Olgierd von Everick did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant. But make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great, true adventure. An experience like no other, the fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
Rockland says, his smile fair as spring, as towards him he draws you. His tongue sharp and silvery, as he implores. Brett Buss says, interesting tidbit about this man. Pay attention to the initials of his name. I have forgotten his name. I'll have to look to that later.
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten, seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me. Sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
Gaunter Odim, says Casper and Taushi. His name is Gaunter Odim. Well, that would mean his initials were G-O-D. God? Oh, okay. Well, if this guy is as talented as he appears to be, why does he need a witcher's help in acting vengeance upon this man, or causing him to repay his debt? Why can't he do it himself?
How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2 million?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink. As much as I regret it, I can say no more. I must respect his privacy.
I'm guessing his soul. He owes him his soul.
Know what? This business, it's between you two. Rather not get involved.
Before you decide, please hear me out. You shall see Olgierd as a vile man. Or, as they say in the West, a real son of a whore.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
Mm-hmm. So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
So is he a djinn?
All seems a little shady. Your help, your pact with Olgierd, his 3 requests.
Think it over. I agree you've no a priori reason to trust me. But, as it happens, I was in the right place at the right time to help you. And it's also the case that the same man has wronged us both. To my mind, those are reasons to work together.
To my mind, not so much.
Come with me to see Olgierd. You shall see he's a vile, dishonorable man who treats the lives of all folk like playthings, as he treated yours when he sent you to find the Frog Prince.
Well, he makes a compelling point, and it doesn't hurt. I'll ask him a few questions.
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
This is a really creepy guy. I like him. He's got charisma. That weird smile of his. But he's a creepy, creepy guy. Right, how far away are we? Not that far. Well, let's fast travel there from Yantra. There is the fast travel marker. Doggone it. 'Cause 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 'cause
captured and displayed in the sideshow.
Lumen says Master Mirror is more punishment to the sinful rather than a god. There is a very good reason why his nickname is Master of Mirrors. I look forward to learning why. Merlin the Magician says this DLC is my favorite. Melancholy, good lore, good missions, etc. Eager to see your playthrough. Thank you, my friend. I am eager as well. Let's head back to the mansion. The Garin Estate. Alright, there are those in the chat telling me to turn up my microphone. Let me tell you what I can do. There, sorry about that. That should balance out the audio a bit. Harry says Mom. Oh, yeah. So the acronym of his name is God. The acronym of his other name is Mom.
I beg your
It's
pardon.
alright, Sue. That'll do
Not
me.
a bad little band, eh, Witcher?
Whoa!
Plough it. Plough it all.
Rockland F says picking a fight at Garin Estate uncovers more of Olgierd's story. The extra scene that plays is interesting. Unfortunately, the fight is not easy.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of Ophiri pox?
Could say so. Manners burning, you noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap.
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ate with yous, drank with yous, fought beside yous, and you'd kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
Whoa, what's going on here?
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Tell you what's gonna happen now. I'll ask again, polite-like, and you'll answer just as politely.
And if I don't?
Then I'll get angry, stop talking, and slaughter you all like swine. So what'll it be? Am I gonna hear why you want to take his head, or not?
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
No, you don't. Let him go.
Oh, this is bloody rich. Can't plough and believe me ears. You switch your brains with your cock or something. Get your mutant witcher ass out of here.
Or
I'll kill you!
go ahead, try.
Whoa, whoa, what the bloody hell's this? Geralt, have you decided to play defender of the downtrodden?
More like gutter of sons of bitches.
Long as I'm here, you'll gut no one.
That a challenge?
Why not? I've not fought a Witcher before. Defeat me and I shall let him go. Stand aside.
Brian Sanchez says, fun fact, this DLC takes place before you find Ciri, and most characters comment on your mark. Blood and some takes
Would
place
you wait,
after
sir,
the end of the game.
for the dribble to subside?
Makes no difference to me.
Justly said. Stand and fight. Let the music play on!
Whoa!
Time to die, Witcher! Harder, till the bit
You do not harder. You do not structure. You flail. You're fierce as a devil. Bitter end. Harder. You do not strike, sir. You harder. Strike harder. Hold nothing back.
Okay.
You flail! Excellent!
Well, it's slow progress, but it is progress. Well, jeez! Jeez.
Till the bitter end. You do not strike, sir. You flail. Till the bitter end. You do not strike, sir. You flail. You do not strike, sir. Till the bitter end. You do not come on. Onwards. You do not strike, sir. You flail.
Almost half life.
You do not strike, sir. You flail. Till the bitter end. You do not strike, sir. You fail. Till the bitter end. Till the bitter end. Harder! Strike harder! Hold nothing back! Till the bitter end! Harder! On guard, Geralt! Harder! Strike harder! Hold nothing back!
That got it.
Finish it, sir! Till the bitter end! Time to die, Witcher! Come on! You do not strike, sir! You flail!
Ooh.
Till the bitter end! You do not strike, sir! You flail!
Jeez! Oh, it's hanging! It's hanging! Oh, that's disgusting. The head is hanging. He's clapping without a head.
Well struck, Witcher.
How is he talking?
You win.
Oh, yuck!
But perhaps you'd care to tell me why you meddled in a matter not yours.
Wanted to prevent further bloodshed.
Well, well. The Witcher with the heart of gold.
What the heck was that?
Unsavoury as it seems, there is a silver lining. At least you now know I don't easily lose my head. Release him.
Getting off cheap, mate.
Oh my god.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
Ranker says, is there any traditional New Year's dish where you're from? I'm from Pennsylvania Dutch country, and a lot of people here have pork and sauerkraut today. Well, that sounds delicious. If there is a traditional dish in Seattle, then I don't know about it. My family certainly didn't have any traditional dishes for New Year's. Brett Buss says, see, Dark Souls won't be so bad. Just do that to every boss. But I do think you may need to craft better weapons. Damage seems a little low. All right, thanks, Brett. I'll look into that.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all, and all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter or dim. Come to cast aspersions?
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite a gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophiri. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him, then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, O Dim. Who was to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must. Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
Looks like we're fulfilling a genie's wishes now.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel, really rather not get involved.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him till you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
What he said about the prince, that true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Ophiri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
Oh, I see. In a fit of rage, he said something, I wish you were a toad or whatever, and then Odin comes forward and says, well, there's one of your wishes. I grant it. So that's how it happened. So, is it really his fault? Or is it Odin's? Rockland says, your wishes he grants, as he swears to adore you.
Could have told me the truth about the toad, having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Ophiri mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
Why?
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Bossodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye. Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then, we shall speak of the third.
Any hints? Where I should go? How I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxhorn.
Fine. See you there. The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first two tasks.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Oh.
Never agreed to necromancy.
That complicates things.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where'd you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxhorn.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Oh, great. I'm paying for this myself, am I?
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay. Can't wait.
Love this guy.
Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you.
As he always does.
Good luck, Geralt.
What, I can't explore the mansion? That was part of my deal. I got whatever was in the house. Yeah, I'm going back. Oh man, my weapons and armor are trashed after that fight. Well, let's use some repair kits. And that's it. Now, there was that other quest that I got. Rose on red field. Oh, there's another one. Enchanting, startup costs. And then I got this one. Rose on red field. Investigate Bowden for clues of Kluivert's murder. Use your Witcher senses. Let's track that. Because I remember that one was really close to the mansion. The primary villains in these DLCs, says Rockland F, are more interesting and arguably even more powerful than Eridan was. Welcome to the next level. Thank you for that, Rockland. Literally, too. I just leveled up. Well, we're probably not going to get in there. Well, what a waste. He burns down his own house having a drunken party, and then he wastes one of his wishes having me get him a new one. The guy's a moron. Why would he do that? He had a house. Why would he waste a genie's wish on a new house? Also, if he still has 3 wishes, how did he become immortal? Presumably he became immortal due to a genie's wish, but... Alright, well, we can't get into there. So, nothing in the house. Ooh, but that's locked. Guess we gotta go outside. And I'm just on fire for fun. Why not? It's my horse. I can't summon my horse here. Why can't I summon my horse? Okay, V, X, Z. Okay, I can't summon Roach for some reason. Meditate to get your potions back, says Adam. All right. And then Brian says, that wasn't his house. The Lord's daughter implies a lord. And if I remember correctly, that guy you saved killed the Lord who was in a bedroom. Did he? I don't remember there being... Well, I remember what he said about the Lord's daughter, but I don't remember there being a lord being murdered in a bedroom. Still can't summon a horse, strangely enough. Well, we're there, horse or not. Ah.
Smells like solutions, reagents. Wonder what's cooking.
Let's put a decoction on. Necrophage. Or an oil. Olgierd and necrophage. Jeez. Why are those guys causing me so much problems?
That stench.
Is it because I'm being poisoned? Is that what it is? Oh, yeah. All right. There it is. All right, so the stench leads what, to this house?
Smells of... they were cooking Fistech. Took most of the equipment, only left what was broken. True as true can be. Dangerous trade, narcotics.
Kluivert, mate, you gotta keep your eyes peeled wide open. Someone's taken an interest in your work. They want to make you an offer you're not going to be able to refuse. In your shoes, I'd pack it up and go hide somewhere far away. In Zerikania, for example.
Open window. Boot print on the bed. Somebody was in a hurry.
Let's see, do I have the right armor equipped? 166, 182, 180. Now that had 30% resistances, tons of resistances. And those has 3 more slots. All right, that's 65, 67, 64, 67, 61, 62. All right, how do I equip... Oh. Let's try... Intensity, 5%, 5%, 2%, 10%. All right.
Footprints. Uneven. Someone ran through here. Stopped here for a second, hid, then ran on.
Imeko says you should craft some Witcher set armor for good bonuses and damage, depending on which set for your build. Yeah, I definitely want to get to that. Ooh.
Scar on his forehead. Must be Kluivert. Bolt in the back. Went in deep, so a close range shot. From the village, or that direction, looks like.
Look around for signs of the man who shot the bolt. From the village, it said. The direction of the village or thereabouts. Well, we're going around this area. Yeah.
Crossbow bolt and footprints deep. Shooter must have been wearing heavy armor. Hoofprints leading towards the hill. Someone's still there.
Leading towards the hill. Oh, great. There we go. Now, where's the path I was following? I got distracted. Looks like it's leading off. Towards the hill, but I don't see a hill. There we go. We've got a hut.
Shall be over soon. Here, Witcher, Witcher. Shall be over soon.
Where's that archer?
Shit.
The problem with Rend is it's so slow that they counter it before I can really do anything. See?
Not good.
Axie. Oh. Right, Axie. Orders. Thunder, I'm warning you, snort that much fist tech again, and you'll end up at Dead White Wood, just like that mad fist-fiend Peter. Your job's to sell the product, not inhale it. Blazing hells. Expect to pick up today. Thunder's Journal. There are a few poems and abstract drawing in the journal. Most of it is incomprehensible scribbling. I was transferred to the smuggling spot again. I love this job more than any other, for there's not much to do. Just sit all day waiting for buyers, and naturally, when a man's bored and has good merchandise right under his nose, ha ha ha, he'll give it a sniff or two. Besides, sometimes someone shows who doesn't like our profession or who tries to cheat us. Then we get to give that gentle someone the treatment he deserves. Ugh, all of this writing's worn me out, so I think I'll see if I can sniff up, ha ha ha, a bit of rest and relaxation. Then I'll write a poem. Margin note. Watch it dance, the world's heaving, turning. Instants pass and answer, all life's yearning. Count it up, the sand flying through the glass. Slurp life down, let its pickle end your fast. Chemicals course and satisfaction slowly fades. Flesh enlists in ecstasy as bliss plows your veins. And doom spreads its wares on your life's cracked remains. Ooh, such good poetry. So it's a fist tech operation. Trousers diagram untranslated.
A diagram? Seemed to be Ophiri markings on it. Might find someone who could explain them to me.
And then a letter with orders, trouser diagram. The diagram written in an unknown tongue requiring translation. Drawings show various stages of crafting trousers. Louis, did you get that diagram from Rob? Made any progress? As soon as you make out so much as a word, write directly to me, because that jerk Rob will try something tricky. We're sitting on a gold mine, mate. We just got to work out what's scribbled on those papers, and we'll be chasing buyers off with a broom. So leave off raiding and robbing for the time being. Just sit in a camp and work your noggins till you think of something. Ulrich. John says, hey Ox, important bit of information. When you do the auction house mission, there's a set of Witcher armor you can only get on that quest. Okay, well that's why they told me to bring coin. Thank you. And then Nitaku says, a little tip, Ox, you can use the Igni fire stream to heal up enemy, or to heat up enemy shields, causing them to drop it. Oh, I had no idea. Thank you. Okay, so this starts a new quest. It's a treasure hunt. All right, let's see. I'm still on this one. Explore the knight's camp. Let's keep that tracked for now. Orders to attack Bowden. I've heard rumors that the abandoned village of Bowden's abandoned no more. A pack of common bandits have moved in and made it into their own little fist-tech manufactory. We cannot allow this. I'm issuing the order to attack the village and exterminate the vermin. We'll make an example. Strike some terror in everyone's hearts. Haul any equipment and supplies to our lab northwest of Brunwich. Destroy everything else. Ulrich. Right. Over here.
winds howling.
There, finally, I can summon my horse. That was really weird.
Come on, Roach. Whoa there, Roach.
Is that another horse? Got it.
Get him from the left! Plow him! Come on, all together! Eternal fire! Watch out! Eternal fire! Get him from the left!
All right, I'll try it out now. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. Let me try it again. I'll try holding it. Well, that worked wonders. Thanks for letting me know. I had no idea that we could use the fire stream ability to make them drop their swords. That made the encounter much easier. Flaming Rose Scouting Report. Day 1, 2 skint arsewipes from the nearby village drove a cow by. We'd not mind a bit of beef, but these hayseeds were too pathetic to rob. Poor as dirt and stinking of the sty. So we let him go. Seed cart doing the Brunwich. Oxenford route, not worth it. Day 2, dull, dull, dull. Roads empty. Day 3, caught sight of a military transport in the distance, heavily guarded, carrying barrels in their wagons. Wine, most like, or herring. Weapons, now that would have been worth a try. Lads got bored silly by evening, so they went cavorting with 2 wenches come to hunt mushrooms in the woods. After they'd had their fun, I forced them to let the lasses go. Here's hoping they come back quick with some menfolk from the village to give us some entertainment. Yikes. Glad we put these guys out of commission. Slaughter of Sintra, we've read that already, I think. All right, but we're not there yet. We're halfway there.
What's this? Order of the Flaming Rose have a new seat? Not too shabby.
You listen, vagrant. Dunno why you're here, but take my advice. Go back to wherever you came from.
So, why are you still standing there? I need to smash your painting?
Don't like your tone, brother.
Odd, say? I thought I was being polite. But if courtesy don't work, we'll try something else.
Any last words?
It shall be over soon.
Oh, and it connected. Rusty key. Well, well. A cave system, great. More fist tech. Looks like I've got a sword that needs repairing again. Running low on repair kits. Okay, let's see. Well, we've got a guy over there. I wonder if he's going to let me go. Or let me buy. Or is he going to fight? Hi. He's asleep. Wake up. Nope. Nope, you're just... He's asleep.
Bloody hell! Who the devil are you?
I'm a witcher, or as your brethren prefer to call me, a mutant, a freak.
You shouldn't be in here.
And Knights of the Flaming Rose shouldn't be murdering humans or producing drugs.
True. We shouldn't. We're supposed to defend the downtrodden. Spread faith in the eternal fire. But Radovid tricked us. He broke his oath, sent our brethren to the front as common grunts, and once the mighty order was bled dry, he disbanded us. Took our lands, confiscated our domains to finance his war. The brethren who didn't object were appointed mage hunters. Those who took umbrage, dared to stand up to him, they were imprisoned. Or exiled. We're but a handful who still wear the colours. And we must find a new place in this world.
So you turned rogue? That your idea? Wonder what Siegfried of Denel would say.
Siegfried of Denel would... But how do you even... I know you. You're Geralt of Rivia, Jacques de Aldersberg's killer.
None other. And if I had to go back, I'd do it again.
That was the start of our downfall. You were the beginning. Accursed mutant, draw your blade!
No need to yell. Just ask politely. Let's dance.
Man.
Damn, you're ugly.
There we go. One left and he's got a shield. I can take care of that. Ugh, man. Getting lots of loot, though. All right, well, go to the woman who hired me to collect my reward. Thomas Phil says, Ox, if you're wondering who Siegfried and Jacques are, they are important characters in The Witcher 1. Siegfried is a very nice knight, and Jacques is the villain. All right, thank you. I love all of this continuity between the games. I should really go to a merchant. I've probably got a lot to sell. Oh, what about this sleeping knight? Is he still sleeping? No, he joined the fight. He's gone now. Any chests over there? I'm not seeing anything glowing off in the water, so I'm gonna go swimming. Chests in the fog, says Pyro? Well, I didn't see any, but I suppose you're right. I should go check. Just a bunch of puffball. Let's try over here. Nope. All right, so where's the fastest, or the closest fast travel marker to me? Oh, it's probably the Garin Estate. There's a quest down there that I could get. Might as well go get it. Probably won't tackle it today, but might as well get the quest.
Come on, Roach.
Oh my gosh. Riding a horse in this game is a little clunky. There we go. Brunwich. All right, so what have we got here? Contract. Apprentice gone missing. Good folk. My apprentice, Fulkert, has disappeared without a trace. I'm terribly worried about him, so whoever finds him and brings him back shall receive a sizable sum of Novigrad crowns. If you're interested, come to my hut on the outskirts of Oxhorn. If you lose the way, ask passing peasants where the local herbalist has his practice, and they'll guide you. Otto Bamber, herbalist. All right, then we've got town gossip. Quick Willie for Mighty Thirsts. Best meat around. Any man who considers himself a fine judge of fine drinks, come and see Bill, better known as Quick Willie. This summer's been a warm one, and the meadows are all abloom, so we've a bumper crop of honey. Whether it's double mead you crave or you're yearning for a triple, Quick Willie has got you covered. Beware of knights in red plate. A plague's descended on our lands of late, an infestation more vile than that of any vermin. Renegade knights from the Order of the Flaming Rose have chosen to make our fair terrain their devilish stomping grounds. Now no man can feel safe here. These so-called knights act as common highway bandits. They steal men's crops and befoul any lasses worth their trouble. We've sent writs of complaint to the sheriffs, but till he comes with an army to clear off these mongrels, best avoid these parts if at all possible. Tinker, cheap, greetings. Name's Krister Hegan. Tinkering's my trade. I've hung out a shingle here in Mulrin at a man named Sherrick's place. I'm renting a room from him. So stop on by. I can guarantee you the best workmanship for unbeatable prices. So remember, Morin, Krister, Hegan, Tinker, Cheap. Danger. Steer clear of Heddle. Beware. Monstrous spiders have woven foul webs round the village of Hadel. Big as a barn the beasts are, and ravenous, but not for flies, as if befitting their kind, but for flesh. If any wandering monster slayer reads this notice, please stop by. You'll surely be rewarded for your trouble if you can clear Heddle of this scourge. Then warning vagrants, if you plan on traversing Dead White Wood, the one near the ruins of Arnscrone Castle, forget about it. Best add on half a league and go around. It's for your own good, for nor you nor no man else will meet anything good in that place. All right, I wonder if I can find someone to repair my armor here, or my weapons and stuff. Can I get inside Brunwich? Peasants. Peasants. Just lots of peasants. Wow, big towering building over here. Oh, it's just a stable. No merchants? No. Right, well, at least we got a fast travel marker now, right? Yeah.
I think I'm catching something.
Okay, let's turn the quest in down here in Oxenfurt. We were to meet her at the pub, right?
One drink all I had.
Avenged your friend.
I knew you'd succeed, puss peepers. I knew it. Go on, out with it. Who was the bastard?
Bastards. Brethren of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
What you do to them? Scald them with hot irons, pick out their eyes, skin them alive.
No, just killed them.
Oh, so handsome and so boring. Here, puss peeps, your gold. Ought to be enough for an ounce of panache.
All right, quest done. Now, let's go back to the primary quest. So there's the auction house, but I'm more curious about this. Let's go find Shani, and I believe we're actually where we need to be. She's here in Oxenfurt, right? But first, let's go to the armorer. Is there a weapon merchant here? Well, let's just go to the armorer.
One drink all I had.
Greetings again. So, you got a job for me, an interesting one.
Show me what you have in stock.
Okay, so I don't have any swords that are better than what I've got. This is just no, that's actually better than what I've got. Wow. Blade from the bits. That's worse. Have Garin. Oh, wow, this guy doesn't have enough coin. Crap. Well, then let's sell all the weak stuff. Gosh, that's better too. Why do I have such a bad sword equipped?
So long.
Blade from the bits. $327. That's better than that too. And that's the same, but the stats are not nearly as good. Well, that gives me a bonus to vitality. And that one gives me Igni Sign Intensity. I'll take the vitality over the Igni Sign Intensity. And then these are all worse. Well, they're similar, but they just have different stats. Armor, piercing, etc. All right.
Greetings again. So,
Show me what you have in stock.
Let's sell some stuff. And now he's out of money. Jeez, that happened fast. Well, do I just can I disenchant them, or maybe I can buy something? Let's have him repair. Oh, he's got some money back. We can sell some stuff. That's better. Oh, not... it requires level 36, that's why. That's better than what I've got on, too. So is that. That's worse. That's worse. But he's out of money now.
So long.
All right, well, let's put the gauntlets on. That's better. Ooh, that's better than what I have. And it's got a slot. 5%, 2%, 2. That's worse. All right, can I scrap stuff? Nope, I can just drop.
One drink all I had.
Crawl back under your rock.
She's upstairs.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you all right? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Interesting. Curious to know, what do scholars look like to your mind?
Well, all that reading's hard on the eyes, right? So they wear spectacles.
Oh, aye. Thick ones, propped on wrinkled noses, and their clothing frumpy at best.
Who've they got to dress up for? The books?
Fascinating, really. But if I were you, I'd make sure no medic ever overhears you.
Huh? Why's that?
Because when you get caught in a battle, she might just refuse to stitch you back up.
You're a lucky bastard, Witcher. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
Sorry, none of your business.
Come on. There's some kind of secret. You embarrassed? She's quite fetching, and you're, well, none too handsome, but a witcher. Lasses like your type. Come now, fess up, you fancy her or not?
Sure.
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other... must have been in Vizima.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt. Proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
So what now? Radovid's dead.
But the war's not over yet. The chaos continues. I'm still very much needed. Though I can't complain. At least I live at home now, and I treat the ill, as is my calling. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guessed this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? Ah, and you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Where do I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, and Ophiri wanted that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. Man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
I really don't know.
Frankly, I don't really know. He helped me out of a bind, and now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
Odim told me how to do it. No sorcerers or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my 3rd year at Oxenfurt, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or famous Redanian dynasties.
So she's familiar.
I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Olgierd, von Estiken, von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
Well, she's helping. Might as well. Meet Shani in front of the Von Everett family crypt. That I can do. Ah. Wow, a lot of plants down here.
Sod off.
Jeez. Friendly guys. Prescription. Patient Syndrome Rushel. Brew crushed marigold and drink while hot thrice daily at mealtimes. Avoid all greasy foods and by no means drink alcohol in any form for the duration of the treatment. This includes beer. Medic signature mainly illegible. Appears first name is Shani. Oh. And I found a cellar. Not much else down here, though. Though I can hear crickets. Right, let's go meet Shani. Okay, so that puts us all the way up here. The ruins of the manor, presumably. Do we have a fast travel marker that leads there? No, the closest one is Estair. Well, we can fast travel there at least. Well, I should meditate to refill my potions. So let's meditate for 1 hour. And that's it. We're gonna have to ride from there. Oh, Brunwich is closer. The Von Everett Estate. So, the graveyard must be on the outskirts of the estate. And the crypt is supposed to be a work of art, eh?
Come on, Roach.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
Wedding?
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's. From the academy. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the censer?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for, so I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Let's go.
So she's
The
getting
tone
all
was
chummy.
spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea. If there's any trouble, just yell.
Oh, great. So we're just going to leave her alone outside in a crypt? Okay. Hope nothing bad happens to her. All right. Well, we're diving deep. Let's quick save real quick. Let's see exactly.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Let's get some light in here. All right, a couple of chambers on either side. Let's see what we got. Free money. Ooh, a new sword. All right, that's where we need to go. But there's another wing over here. Oh. Rock. Gonna switch to Yurden just in case.
Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy.
Alright, hopefully
Last
that's
of
all
the
the
surprises. Sure hope so. Should look around.
There we go. Now I'm all turned around. Which way did I actually come from? Ooh, what's this? Hello.
Probably shouldn't touch that.
Okay.
Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Quest item! You have a new quest item. Prepare it for use by placing it in an appropriate slot in the inventory panel, then selecting it from the quick access menu. To use the item, press or hold the middle mouse button. Okay, I've got a sensor. Looks like we need to... Well, he said go to every room. Hello. What's this? Crypt key. Looks like a fresh corpse, too. came. Path continues on this way. Oh, great. Holy cow. That was close. That was way too close. My God. When they wrapped me up in all of that, and all of those webs, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't cast Igni to free myself. That was nasty. And now I'm encumbered. Great, let's drop some of the weapons and stuff we don't need. Okay, now we're back in the crypt. Alright, so that must be... No. Finding a lot of money on the ground. And what is it we're supposed to... Is it that chalice? Spread incense in every room of the crypt. Okay, well, I've got the incense out.
Life and death, fire and blood.
All right. Well, the reason I'm pausing is because the yellow circle isn't turning off. So I'm wondering if I'm doing it correctly. See, it still has the yellow circle. Right. Well, I guess I'll just keep moving on.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
See, these circles are disappearing.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought.
Okay, those are working. Now... Well, it still has this one marked off.
Return, and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire.
Bingo. All right. We have spread our incense. Can I run yet? It's still not letting me run. Quick grab.
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought.
Oh, he drinks it. Ew.
Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everic's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
I'll tear you to shreds.
Kill him, von Everix.
Great.
For Olgierd's blood.
You die here, vagrant!
My. Ornery whoresons those von Emmerichs, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everec, brother to Olgierd. Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Mentioned you like to enjoy yourself. Well, just so happens that's why I'm here. Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Listen, feels like I should know Olgierd better. Tell me something about him.
Oh, a fantastic chap. A true cavalier.
You won't find another like him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a brawl. We were pups when we started riding out on raids. Wet behind the ears. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was his second in command, leading a band of rogues who'd ride through fire for us.
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Us? Bandits? Watch your words. True, some of our swordsmen were mindless brawlers, but not Olgierd. Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured books, adored paintings, and loved the most beautiful maid in the world.
Don't mean to pry, but just a little curious how you died.
No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, were it not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5-1, we were overwhelmed. They killed me, crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone floor.
I mean, it sounds like he got what he had coming to him, right? I mean, he's raiding villages, raping women. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm not sad that he died. Terry says, huge fan of your channel. Love the Fallout and Witcher content. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
Ooh, well, he's not going to be able to enjoy any of it. How is that the time of his life?
Go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Guess I could bring you someone to possess. I don't want to see this guy possess a person.
Come on, we're wasting time.
I'm not to waste time. Sir, time is all I've left.
You this big a pain in the ass when you were alive, too?
Do not anger me, boy. If I've but one night, I want to revel properly, not watch others enjoy themselves.
So what do you propose?
I've an idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, great. We just got possessed by a ghost.
Geralt.
Wonderful.
Wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smelling salts?
Oh, no.
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, What's happened to you?
Geralt, I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
It's his fault.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgierd's brother.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Huh.
Leave Shani out of this.
Ah, is that her name? Lovely. A perfect name for a perfect lass.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Oh dear, this is gonna get
Right
awkward.
then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
Oh, I can answer as him.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
Interesting.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then... the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Devastating haylofts now. My goodness. Rockland says, oh no, CD Projekt Red is in your head again. In my opinion, Vladimir von Everec is even more fun than Johnny Silverhand as schizophrenic companions go. Well, so far he definitely has, he's more charismatic than Johnny Silverhand, we'll say. Brian Sanchez says, at the wedding, if you're not careful, you can skip the whole wedding. Do the outdoor activities before entering the barn. Shani isn't cheating, by the way. I guess I don't understand what that means. Well, I mean, I didn't play The Witcher 1, so I'm not sure. Did Geralt and Shani have a fling back in the day? I'm going to assume so for now, so that we can make sure that Vladimir here keeps his distance.
Let's say we were more than friends once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well, but no cavalier would rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
Great, we've got a ghost tag along now. Lovely. Well, this quest is certainly getting interesting. Oh, he's invisible. Okay. Oh.
A comely maid. You're quite the fool if you've not ploughed her yet.
Keep your paws off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses?
This guy, what a lech.
This whole witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters.
Oh, great. He's going to be popping in and out. Well, I mean, I hate to do it. I'm going to do a hard save here, but I really got to go. That's the end of my broadcast day. We're coming up on 4 hours here, and I've got a few things I need to get done today if I'm going to get a lore video done for the weekend. Which means we're going to have to pick up right here next week. Same Ox time, same Ox channel, Friday morning. That's the plan, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. For the weekend, I hope to have the first episode of my Fallout Tactics series ready for you. If not for Saturday, then definitely for Sunday. That's the plan. Thanks again for coming, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday, and I'll see you again very soon for more lore videos and more live streams. Bye-bye now.